The FJ45V is one rare four-wheel drive. Alan Gray and his nephew Andrew Gray have accepted the challenge to bring this old girl back to life. How will Alan work alongside a mechanic 50 years his junior? Will they succeed in restoring this Land Cruiser? And all within budget.
Right, today we're going to have a look at the brakes on this vehicle. Andrew's been on me back about the fact that we should get the safety of it going, so we'll pull the drums off, have a good look at them, make sure the hoses and booster and master cylinder are good. Got some new tyres and tubes and rust bands. Looking forward to seeing it on some good rubber. Anyway, Andrew, let's get stuck into it.
Andrew's straight into getting those wheels off so that he can expose the hubs, ready for inspection. But first, Alan has a handy hint.
Now before you go, just hang on a minute, just in case there's a bit of out of balance or out of whatever, I normally put a bit of a mark on the drum and a bit on here. So when you put it back the same way. There's often a locating screw in there. They're on order, so I haven't got them, but that would screw into there and fix the problem. But in the absence of that, it could go back anyway. Drag her off and let's have a look at her. Oh, wow, he has the drum. If it doesn't draw blood, it's beautiful.
That's nice. I noticed these wheel cylinders look a bit strange. They got rubber at one end. Are they single acting or something?
Yeah, they're single acting. There's a lot of vehicles have double acting cylinders on there. But you can imagine if you're going forwards, this has got an automatic action to increase the braking pressure. And the back one will never move anyway. However, in reverse, they don't work quite as well, so they put double acting on so that you can have her in reverse. But I guess the single acting ones, they work quite well in reverse, and you're not going fast in reverse. But these are in good order. I mean, they're bonded lining. And the wheel cylinders aren't leaking at all, so I'm pretty pleased about that.
Up at the rear, Alan and Andrew discover the wheel cylinders are on back to front.
They'll need to be changed. Maybe just end for end, maybe side for side, I'm not sure. We'll have to pull them off and have a look at them. Okay, what do you reckon about the hoses?
They don't seem to have gone hard. They look all right, but I think because of the aging, we'll just bin them and start and scratching.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, we'll order a complete set of hoses for them. So with the braking system, great, we had a look at it. We found the drums and shoes good, the wheel cylinders good. A couple of them on back to front, which makes life a bit difficult, and we'll change those around. But probably the most dangerous thing is the steel brake pipes are really corroded, rusted. So we're going to have to replace all those, and we're going to put the rubber brake hoses at the same time. Because it's only a single line system, it's very important that we get everything spot on, particularly when we get the old girl up in the hills, and that's where it's going.
So, Alan, is this brake booster original?
No, they never had boosted brakes on these models right up until about 1970. Then they put an Adelaide unit on, but that's not it, that's a PBR unit. I suspect it's faulty, it's got no vacuum connection. It looks pretty corroded. I think we'll send that away. We've done, the rest of the brakes are looking good. We're going to do the pipes. The only other thing we haven't talked about in brakes, the handbrake is faulty on this. It doesn't hold. It's supposed to hold on any hill. It doesn't even hold on that hill over there. So I know the handbrake cable is faulty. We'll replace that. But I think at a later stage, we'll have a look inside the handbrake, make sure it's good. Okay, when we first saw these tyres, we reckon that it's time to change them. But when you get them off and have a close look, there's a steel belt radial and it's rotten and ready to blow out.
The old tyres have seen much better days, and they're well overdue for replacements. So Alan and Andrew pay a visit to see old mate Ralph to get some new rubber fitted.
Okay, so these are quite good to dismantle and put together as long as there's no rust in them. You need perhaps to drive over them with a car to push the tyre down a bit. The interesting thing about these rims, they've got a piece that slips under there where the tyre sits on, so there's a far less chance of the split ring coming off. Some of the earlier vehicles, they didn't have that part there, and these rims had a tendency to fly off and in some places be fatal. So whilst they've got to be treated with respect, it's a much better system. That just clips over there. We'll put that on in a minute and we'll drop our new tyre on.
With the old tyres off the rims, it's time to get the tube into the new set.
Yeah, so we put a bit of baby powder in around the tyre and around the tube, and just to stop chafing it all. We always form a bit of air in the tube to stop it creasing and crinking. You'll see when I get it in here, you've no worry about it being creased. It sits there, look at that. It's just beautiful, like a baby in a pram.
Alan also puts in a rust band for added protection.
So we'll tuck that little rust band in there, and you can see that it's going to sit very nice.
Now with the tubes and rust bands in, Alan and Ralph set about putting the split rims back together. And all that's left to do is check and correct the balance.
The whole thing's coming together real well.
Then it's back to get them on the old girl.
Impact wrenches are great, but you never really know how tight you're actually doing things up. So I always, whenever I've had wheels off, I always use the device I intend to pull the wheels off with on the side of the road.
What do you reckon, Bo?
And a good day.
Good day,
Good
yeah.
day.
Are you happy about the condition of the brakes? A bit to do yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of work to do, but we're wrapped so far.
What about the rubber on the ground?
Yeah, they look good. They do look good.
Yeah, we've had a great day today. Discovered a lot of things, a bit of work to do. But looking forward to the next job we do on our restoration on the FJ45V.
For four-wheel drive specific brake components, contact Terrain Tamer.